I was literally about to say we meet again, old friend. Turn around. I'll show him who's grumpy. Tough choices. Real tough choices. Let's see, our two options are a dingy basement. I walked my happy ass into that one, didn't I?
Yeah!
Hello, and welcome to a fabulous and wonderful episode of White Day 2, The Flowers That Tells Lies. Now, this is a game I've been patiently waiting for over the last couple of months, and it is finally here, but it's a sequel to one of my favorite Korean horror games I ever played called White Day, A Labyrinth Named School. Now, the original White Day was a fun, spooky time all the way around. You had the jump scares from the ghost, you had the stealth mechanics for the janitor, you had a fantastic story with a love interest you were trying to save by the end of all this, and it was a fun time overall. So I'm super excited to see what the second game can bring to the table when it comes to progressing the story. From what I've gathered, this game is somewhat connected to the first game, mainly by it takes place a couple of hours, maybe less than a day after the events of the first game. So I would suggest go ahead, check out my gameplay footage of the original White Day, just in case there's some more connection than just, oh, we're at the same damn school again. Also, guys, before we dive on into this game while I'm thinking about it, I got told that the American voice actors in this game were not all that grand. So instead of ruining my experience with this game with shitty voice actors, we're gonna be listening to this in the Korean language. We will have the English subtitles, but I do want to hear the Korean voice actors for this. I got told they're so much better than the American voice actors for this game.
나영아, 너 어디 있는 거야? 장난치지 말고 나와! 불이야! 몹쓸아, 도와줘요! 엄마! 나영아! 야, 장성태, 정신 안 차리냐? 밤에 뭐 했길래 자냐? 야, 너 야동 봤지?
무슨 소리를?
얘 얼굴 빨개지는 거 봐. 꼴의 남자라고. 장성태, 오늘 나랑 어디 좀 가자.
어딜?
어젯밤에 연두고에서 난리가 났대. 전학 온 지 얼마 안 된 학생이 학교를 뒤집어 놨다나? 이따 일 끝나고 연두고등학교로 와.
이미 졸업한 곳을 왜?
밝혀낼 거야. 예전에 그 사건. 암튼 안 오기만 해. 죽는다.
야, 정수진.
이건 외상으로 달아줘. 장성태, 안 오기냐?
멈춰!
멈추는 개뿔. 멈출 거면 왜 왔겠냐? 깜짝이야. 장성태! 왔네. 안 오는 줄 알았더니만. 내가 걱정되긴 했나 봐.
그런 거 아니야.
어쨌든 왔으니 봐준다, 장성태. 불이 났었나 봐. 무슨 일이 있긴 있었어.
이건 대체...
애들이 그러던데 학교에서 어제 성화의 원혼이 나왔다고. 혹시 알아? 오늘 성화를 만나게 될지. 우리한테 뜻깊은 인물이잖아. 김성화. 한 명은 열렬히 짝사랑했고 다른 한 명은 죽도록 증오했고. 야, 튀어!
I would just like to add that I find it complete BS that she's the one that wanted to come into the school. She's the one that wanted to come into the school, and yet I'm the one that gets locked in. And great, I get locked in, now I gotta deal with this. Not even a minute, man. Wonderful. Wonderful. Not even a minute, and there's a ghost. Oh. There's something important. Ah, apparently I don't have the key. Fantastic. Okay. What do we got here? A fire summary report. A flammable material was suspected of being involved in the fire at the high school auditorium. The auditorium sprinklers was activated and the first fire was subdued. After seeing the sprinklers not working immediately after the fire happened, we are now currently investigating anything that is related. Notable, there have been reports of strange abnormalities from some of the members. Probably ghosts. Probably ghosts. Yeah, no, it's not looking good. I thought maybe at the end of the first game we settled all this, you know, made the ghosts all happy and everything, but apparently not. Apparently we just pissed them off even more. Fantastic. What's this? Evidence number 3? Okay. A marker that has 3 written on it. There's a trace of a Chinese character on the back. I see that. Okay. Note from maintenance worker. It is impossible to go deeper through the stands because of the collapsed ceiling. The operator manager told us to install the hydraulic pump on the other side of the structure. Something about a ladder. Okay, that's comforting, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm assuming we gotta climb a ladder at some point and maybe mess with some hydraulics. Okay. Wait a minute. There is a thing over here. Alright, number 2. Wait a minute. That is a different symbol. That's a different symbol. Okay. Okay. Different symbol. That might be a clue for a future puzzle. Run or crouch with L2 or R3. When crouch, it's harder for enemies to spot you. Alright. Oh, and a map. Gotcha. Oh. Night duty room, school nurse's office. Oh, neat. So it's almost the same layout as the first map. Okay. I mean, it's less detailed, of course, but yeah, no, it looks like all the rooms, like here at the bottom, are pretty much the same as they were in the first game. Like, nothing's changed. The restrooms are in the back, the science room, music room. We got all the regular classrooms. Neat. That was nice of them. Too bad it's not like the Resident Evil, though, where it basically says, you went to this room, you didn't go through this room. Oh, and we have a flashlight. Lovely. Note from firefighters. I found a hexagon-shaped wooden plate that had the word water written on it while working on the scene. Despite the big fire, which definitely happened yesterday. I like how he had to put definitely. There's no evidence of it being burned. When I picked it up to take a closer look, I heard a sharp screech. When I turned around, a badly burnt woman was glaring at me with a furious look in her eyes. I got so startled, I dropped the wooden plate and it split into 4 pieces and disappeared. Fantastic, man. You had one job and you failed, and then on top of that, you made my job 10 times harder because you broke things, because you're clumsy. Hey, it's another one of these things. And another different symbol. Okay. Ah, no wonder we're getting several different symbols. Alright. Unseen investigation. Ah, okay, so this is basically how we get into that room. Gotcha. So our first puzzle right here. So, ghost sighting, puzzles, all within what, a minute of the game? Fantastic. Seems about right for White Day. Oh. Not you again. Alright. I don't like how quiet it gets when you pick that up. Alright, so... that was a little swoosh and a K. I know I sound completely uncultured, but I don't know the correct name for any of these markings, to be 100% honest. Alright, I think that's the same. Like, I know I sound completely uncultured, but hear me out, guys. I do not speak nor understand Chinese. Voila! It is open. Oh, we have a set of keys to the projecting booth. Alright. You know what I'm not noticing here? A save state. A little save board? I'm not noticing it. And I'm also noticing we're not able to interact with our vending machine. I don't know, it might be a little too early in the game for us to have it. Maybe that's what they're telling us. Alrighty. Alright, what do we got? Another fragment piece and a newspaper scrap. Yesterday, on March 13th, there was a fire assumed to have been caused by arson in the school auditorium. The auditorium was burned to the ground. Now, I wouldn't say it's exactly burnt to the ground. I mean, it's pretty crispy in there, I'm not gonna lie. But, I mean, it's still standing. We still got 4 walls and a roof. The auditorium was burned to the ground, and a girl was found dead. According to school officials, the girl was always wandering around the school and even trespassed there outside of hours. Police are looking for any connection between the girl and the arson. It was worth noting that this is similar to the incident in which a girl died in a fire in the home ec room 3 years ago. Alright, at least they're making acknowledgement of some of the actions that happened in the first game. I appreciate that. So yeah, no, you're definitely gonna have to play the first game to kind of understand what's going on here. Ah, key to the hallway. Gotcha. There we go. Alright, I see another one right down here. Oh, it's you again. I guess you want me to leave or something. Can you keep pointing out these things for me? Which I don't mind leaving. It's very nice for once that the ghost is extremely helpful and it's like, here's your key out. Good luck. Now most of the ghosts in this school try to kill me. Set the opposite side. So probably this door here, how I got in the first game. Yep. Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, it's not burnt down to the ground. You know, it's a little charred, a little crispy, but, you know, Don't worry, I'm coming, I'm coming. Just taking a look around. I mean, you know, a nice cleanup would definitely fix this place up, okay? You know, new paint, new flooring, you know, it'll be as good as new, I promise. Oops. Well, my bad. Okay. Then we got this. Alrighty, so how do I get down now since the ladder's gone? Oh. Oops. Again. My bad. I keep making messes, apparently. My bad. I'm just trying to get out of this damn school. I don't know. I thought I heard something. Something familiar. Oh. Hey, 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 hey! What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Why the hell? Who the hell? Yes, please. What was that? What was that? What? Like, seriously, what was that? I've never been attacked like that before.
수진아.
And
정수진!
she's gone. Sounds about right. We get separated. Yeah, no, I don't. No, like that. If the health is depleted, you will need to find a safe area to reset. So, no more getting coins and going to the vending machine? That's a little suckish, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like that nice balance that they had going on, especially with the healing and the stamina and stuff. I thought that was nice. Oh, a ringing phone. Wonderful. Wonderful. That was the hanging ghost. I remember her. Sad, very sad story behind her. But yeah, no, I didn't mind having to go and collect, you know, stuff in the vending machine to get healed. I thought that was a really neat aspect. It was almost like with the safe stuff, where it felt very Resident Evil almost. We have not received the tools that were used to cut the lock on March 7th. Please return. Fantastic. Oh yeah, I could probably flip on my flashlight. Hey, wait a minute. Why is it so dark? No, y'all remember back in the first game? Like, you could see across the school? Like, you look out the window and kind of see where the janitor was at. You can see all the rain. And remember that one ghost? The handprint ghost? Yeah, she was creepy. Why is it so blacked out? Like, again, we have no lights, but damn. Hey, there you are.
왜 여기 있어? 문 열었는데 없어서 놀랐어.
누가 날 부르는 소리가 들렸어. 와보니까 한나영이 있더라.
한나영이라면
맞아. 우리가 2학년이었을 때 학교에서 혼자 목매고 죽은 애 말이야. 날 왜 부른 거지? 억울하게 죽은 원한이라도 풀어달라는 걸까? 어쩌면 성아의 죽음에 연관이 있을지도 몰라. 성아랑 나영이는 친했잖아. 그리고 이거 바닥에 있었어.
강서연?
맞아. 우리 학교 다닐 때 그 교생, 그 사람이 떨어뜨렸나 봐. 우리 강서연에 대해 알아보자, 성태야.
왜?
그 여자가 이 학교 학생일 때 그 여자와 같은 동아리 학생이 죽었어. 그 여자가 이 학교 교생으로 왔을 땐 성아와 나영이, 지원 선생님이 죽었고. 근데 그거 알아? 강서연이 음악 선생으로 오니까 결국 학교가 이 꼴이 났잖아. 이게 다 우연이라고 생각해?
수상하긴 한데
겉봐, 너도 수상하지? 우리 같이 알아보자, 성태야. 성화가 왜 죽었는지. 강서연을 파헤치다 보면 성화의 죽음도 알 수 있을지도 몰라.
응, 알았어.
난 강서연이 수업하는 음악실에 가볼 테니까 넌 음악 공연을 많이 했던 4층 소강당을 좀 조사해봐.
So we're splitting up. After all that, we're splitting up to look for clues. What are we, Scooby-Doo over here? Let's split up, gang! Can I at least get the talking dog? Alright. Hey, it's the ugly plant from the first game. It was part of that one boss that we had to fight in, oh god, what classroom was it? I remember it was an ugly tree boss. And this is where our safe state was. I know it said we had, auto save, but I thought that was just a hindsight or something. Okay. Bathrooms. The bathrooms are always fun in this game. See what we got. Oh, nothing? Okay. The hell? What was that? Why was that? Sink? Are you gonna be okay? Are you leaking? Do I need to get a plumber? Freaky, but okay. And then the girls' bathroom, and we have no mirrors. They break all the mirrors? That's stupid. Is it the same? Do we hide? No, it's not automatic like we used to. I mean, you hear that? Oh. Oh! All the bathroom doors shut. I knew I heard something. What is it, the bathroom ghost? Hello? Alright. Fantastic. So... that's creepy. So how do I save, though? Hello? Oh, fantastic. So yeah, the bathroom stalls close on their own. Wonderful. Wonderful. Even the last one closed. It just waited for me to leave. Alright, they're a shy ghost. Understandable. Very shy ghost. The key broke while trying to unlock the third floor shutter lock. The lock needs to be cut away to open the third floor shutter. Alright, that's good information to know. Oh, this is just wide ass open, huh? Okay. Fantastic. So are these. Fantastic. Can't go that way. Fantastic with the sound effects, people. Alright. Ah, this is the two classrooms on the second floor. Right. Okay, so this would be the... what building would this be considered? Or we're not doing the whole old building, new building split. Looks like we're doing it by floors, actually. Alright, interesting. Oh, we have... Oh, I was gonna say we have a few lockers to open. Apparently that one's locked. That one's empty. That one's empty. So is that one. And that one. Maybe that was my heavy footstep. Maybe that's what it was. A rickety old floor and my heavy ass foot. What the hell? Okay, so these ghosts are really polite, alright? They like to keep the doors shut no matter what. Gotcha, heard, 100%. Alright, ghosts, do y'all mind at least informing me how to save? Like, is there something I'm missing?
Eventually.
I can't believe I just spent the last 5 minutes searching around for a save board or something that I can save on, and it turns out it was here in the pause menu the entire time. Fantastic! Wonderful, even! So, apparently it looks like they got rid of 2 of the features I really didn't have a problem with, which is the Resident Evil style saving we had to do, where we had to go to a board and we'd only have a set number of saves and stuff like that, and I think we even needed something to save with. I can't remember, I think it was some kind of marker or something. That seems to be gone, and of course our healing thing, instead of finding coins or going to the vending machine to get heals, we unfortunately just have to wait a few seconds and it will slowly regenerate our health. Alright, so they definitely took back some of the hardness of the previous game. I don't know how I really feel about that, to be honest. Let's carry on, though. Alright, second floor seems good. And what's down here? There we go. Basement horrors. Have you heard? Apparently there's a basement in our school building. No one knows because it was built such a long time ago. They say there was a hospital here before our school was built. There's a lot of things here before the school was built. So this basement is full of lost souls that died in the hospital. They say that if you step inside, you won't be able to come back out alive. It's just a story, but isn't it creepy? Creepy, for sure. Alrighty. The hell again with this? Sorry, I'm just checking. That's why I'm checking. Find stuff and things and stuff. Mental anxiety. Once there was a girl who was from an unhappy family. Maybe it was due to her unstable mental state, but she didn't have a good relationship at school. Home and school were both a living hell. She erased her agony by... Oh. Every time she hurt herself, she felt alive. She began coming to school with bandages around her wrist. But as always, no one really pitied her. They would only sneer. Eventually, the girl decided to end it all. The next morning, the students found her in the middle of the classroom in a puddle. Her body was covered in slashes. Creepy. See, this is why we check bathrooms. We get creepy stories. Oh! I was not expecting that creepiness. Yeah, we'll check that out in a minute. Oh my goodness, you could hear her being dragged. Well, at least the home ec room looks nice. Key to open toll box. Which one, though? there was others who were killed like me. It's been a long time since they lost their minds from their grudge and suffering. Maybe they think they can't pass on because their bodies rotted away. They get in my way as I try to find my own body parts. Holy crap. And they get angry and attack whenever I'm just trying to take back what is mine. What is that? Something in there. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the key for that. Fantastic. Alright. Door is locked and won't open. Can't open. They did a good job with the sound effects. I'm not gonna lie, the sound effects are really, really good. Ah, the maintenance room. Alright, there's something over here. What is it? Hello? Oh, then you seem angry. To the photography club. Gotcha. Alright. Well, wasn't that a cheerful ghost? Let me know she was stuck so I could help her out. You're welcome. And it sucks that it's so dark out here. Like, they really downgraded on that. Alright, which one's the photography club? Ah, this one. Oh, nope. It was this one? Note from the photography club. Aren't you curious about why the cabinet in our club is always locked? I was always curious myself. The teachers tell us not to touch it when we ask about it. Where do you think the key is? Rumor has it that it could be found in the girls' bathroom in the main building on the first floor, which I already picked that up, by the way. Okay. Oh, this one has symbols and numbers. Fantastic. Photography club notice. Dear members of the club, the wall between the photography club and the gym storage has been taken down due to an unfortunate gym closet incident. What incident? What incident? I mean, I did a lot of things in the school, but I don't remember messing with the closet. But, you know, I did a lot of dangerous things in that school. I mean, hell, I set fire to the auditorium. So, you know, I could be misremembering. This recent tragedy has caused a bit of an uproar. A student has leaked internal affairs to a reporter in an interview. That's fantastic. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Oh. Well, isn't that beautiful? Wait a minute, now it's somewhat coming back to me. Didn't I crawl through an air vent to get in here and mess with something, or was it another room? A disposable camera. If you take pictures of the enemies with R2, you'll be able to stop their movement. However, you can't stop the movements of ghosts. Are them shutting doors? Ghost photos. There is a photo of a ghost spot in the opinion poll box taken by another student. You can collect ghost photos by taking pictures in the ghost spots using R2. Alright, cool. The Nightmare in the Small Auditorium. The Nightmare in the Small Auditorium. In my dreams, I'm hoping it's your restless dreams, I was standing in the middle of the small hallway. There were mannequins. Wonderful. They were covered in tears of blood. I was so scared, I pulled and pushed the door to get out, but it wouldn't budge, and then I saw a piece of paper on the floor. Find my body. I thought a limbless mannequin was talking to me. They gave me the idea that I might be able to escape this place once I find its limbs. It might sound bizarre, but it didn't feel so weird in my dreams. I detached the limbs from the other mannequins to find them, but then those other mannequins began waving their arms and legs to come after me. Armless mannequins and legless mannequins coming after me. It was so scary. In the end, the mannequins got me, and then I woke up. It was a creepy nightmare. Yeah, that sounds like it. Dealing with mannequins and shit. They even closed these doors too? Guys, y'all gotta stop with the closing of the doors. Stop it. I get it. Y'all polite and all this, but damn, I'm about to walk through. Okay, so what's so special in here? Another one. She was an ordinary woman who lived in the mountains with her husband and her child. One day, war broke out and her husband was drafted. On the night of the event in question, she took her child and hid in the back of the mountain. But while she was dozing off, her child that she held in her arms disappeared. She ran out of the cave to look for her child, despite people telling her not to go. After calling out for her child for a while, she died a horrible death, engulfed by flames from a... Oh my god! From a bomb? That is horrible. So why did I need to come in here? Apparently I can't even leave. Not through that door. Okay. Guess I will leave. This is a very odd picture. Very odd picture. Oh, what's this? A new member welcoming ceremony. I will write the passcode to our club cabinet lock for the newly recruit members. But since we can't just give it out for free, the answer is within the picture. If you are a member of the photography club, try to figure it out. The photograph drawn on the locks are the sun, wood, and the moon. Okay, yes, that cabinet over there. Okay. So I'm assuming it has to go with this here. These pictures with this, or just the one? So how many sunny pictures? How many moon pictures? That's what I'm assuming. And how many wood pictures as well. So we got, looks like 2 suns and 1 wood there. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more wood and 2 moons. So that should be 2 moons, 5 wood. Yeah, 2 moons, 5 wood, and then 2 suns. There we go. That one was a pretty fun one, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed that. A little scavenger hunt, a little find me pictures. I love it. Alright, so what do we got? A book. A history book, to be precise. Alright, so we collected the history book. That's a plus. But where are the bolt cutters? So guys, I'm just legally blind. I got so distracted by the story and this drawer here that I didn't even realize the cutters were here. We got the bolt cutters finally. I've been searching around for the past 15 minutes going, where are the bolt cutters? When my legally blind ass just was not paying attention. Alright though. use the bolt cutters. Fantastic. Now, do I get to keep the bolt cutters? That's the real question. Oh, look, it's our favorite person in the entire world. Fantastic. Okay, let's take a look around and see what we can find. Alright, safety code of conduct. There are tips coming in about a masked woman appearing on the 4th floor. If you see a woman wearing a red coat in the 4th floor hall after 10 p.m., run away immediately. After that, notify the school watchman when you are safe. If you can't run away from her, she will ask you a few questions. Reply truthfully, but do not agitate her. She is not a normal person. Do not let her take her mask off. Wonderful. Oh, this seems like a boss fight waiting to happen. Oh, a note. Oh God, stop it. That hurts, man. There's a bookcase called the Haunted Bookcase in the first year classroom 10. It's surprising there are textbooks in it, and they say that if any of the books are missing for some reasons, the lockers won't open because of that. It's very annoying when a student who likes to play tricks steals the books, which happens often. Even this time, a student from the photography club and one from class 1-5 stole a science book and a history book. I should find them tomorrow and give them a good scolding. Oh, okay, so we're probably going to need the book from 1-5. And where's that at again? Ah, next classroom over. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, it's locked with one of those. Okay, yeah, he was out there making his rounds. Good for him. Good for him. Luckily, he's legally blind, so. What's this? A key for something. A Morse code thingy. Another one of these? Nice. Oh, wonderful. I don't know even what that means. I can't even read that. Fantastic. Alright, so let me see what I got. A Morse code remote control. A remote control needed for a Morse code classroom. Oh, for the classroom. Gotcha. And then a key to open a toll box, which I think there's one down here. Oh, nothing. Oh, another one of these. Fantastic. What's this, a gym? think he's just walking by. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's just walking by. We're gonna be quiet though. He's still a little too loud for my liking. Alright. What's this? Bicycle Club. Number 1 won the 8th group cycle competition. Number 2 won the 2nd place and the 38. Number 3 won the 40th bike race. Number 4 won. I don't get this. I don't get this. You can check the dates at the trophy display near the small auditorium. Alright, and member club notice we have Pride and the Bicycle Club. Most of the trophies in front of the small auditorium belong to the Bicycle Club. We have so much pride that even our password to lock the Bicycle Club is the date that we won. That 1995 416. 1994 712. 1997 6. Okay, they said winning. Oh wait, see, 82 8 38 and 40. This is part of the Bicycle Club, which we gotta get back down there. Alright, that's just the ghost being nice. Fantastic. We love nice ghosts. We don't like the rude ones, you know, that like to slam doors in my face, though. Okay, that's creepy. Was not expecting that, to be honest. Okay, so we just gotta hit the years that I'm assuming all of the trophies were won. I don't know if that was the knockoff janitor or a polite ghost again.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight.
Oh, homie's just legally blind. Okay, yeah, homie's just legally blind. Gotcha. Okay. What about this one? Alright. Alright, let's try this. 0, 6, 2, 5. Am I seriously getting fat shame here? Okay. Well, now hold on, wait a minute now. Let me try some of these other lockers then.
2 hours later.
The Bicycle Club is going to be disbanded because of the death of a member of the theater club in the Bicycle Club's room. A member of the theater club went to the Bicycle Club room on a dare but was found with her mouth cut from ear to ear after practice was over. I heard that the freshman girl from class 7 dared her to do this since she's been interested in the masked ghost. According to the occult club, the masked ghost died an unjust death, but since they mess with the ghost like that, they must have had it coming. Probably. Alright, cool. We solved that one. That took a bit longer than necessary. I don't know. Maybe I was just misreading or mistyping. I was doing something wrong, clearly. Sir, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. He must have heard me, crouching. Man's got Hawkeye, hearing. I know it's not mandatory anymore, but it's still a safety spot for me nonetheless. Alright, so, what do we got going on? We're back at the small auditorium. Okay, so we gotta go to 110. Okay, I have the key. I have the key. Oh, wonderful. Oh! Wonderful. That's not exactly what I was expecting. That door is locked. I don't know, am I supposed to take a picture of those ghosts? Or there's literally like a spot with a circle that's like, yeah, take picture here. Alright. Yeah, that was unnecessary. For real, for real. Alright, so let's make our way back downstairs to room 1-5 and see if maybe there's a way we can get in there. I know there's a code on that door, so maybe something on the floor could lead us that direction. Stop with the creepy noises, okay?
Hey! What?
Oh, that was freaky. That was freaky and scary. Anybody else catch that ghost just staring at me? There she is again. Okay, that was a very nice scare. I'm gonna be honest. I did not see that coming. Okay, and this is 1-4. Oh, come on, dude. Come on. Homie, 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 go away, go away, go away. If I gotta do the sprinting marathon yet again, I will. I will do it. I've done it before, man. I don't mind. I do not mind doing laps around this school.
One eternity later.
Yeah, no, just hold that W button when you see him. I thought I might have been too close to the door. Man can see through fucking walls, apparently. Hey, look. TVs. Or is that heaters? I think those are heaters. Hey, wait a minute, there's something here. Preparing for... Oh, Morse code class! Okay, this answers my question. The next Morse code class will take place in room 1-4. The person in charge should go to the first year classroom and retrieve the Morse code chart and remote control in advance. Okay. Remote control needed for the Morse code classroom, which I have. I'm in the classroom, so how do I get it to work? Good question. How do I get this to work? Okay, what am I missing here? See, we got some heaters. Got some TV. We got a TV. I'll say we got some speakers, but a TV. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, fantastic. They want me to actually decipher Morse code. He is really close. Alright. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a long one. So there'll be 4 right here. 4, 5, that right here. Long, long, short, short, 7. Long, long, long. So yeah, that's the code. 4, 5, 6, 7. No, sorry. Sir, 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 sir. We can talk about this. We can talk about this. We can talk about this. I was solving Morse code here. I was feeling incredible about my knowledge and understanding of Morse code. I felt smarticle, and you're ruining my education. I don't know, maybe he wants me to join gym class or something. Oh well, we'll take the long way around. That's fine. Alright, so 4, 5, 7, 8. There we go. Now who's smarticle? I'm smarticle. Alright, we got the other book. note. I finally managed to find the key to the theater club. The school says they will clean up the theater club that has been closed, but as the head of the club, I just can't let this happen. The accident was unfortunate, but I can't let the hard work of other members and me go to waste. First, I should put the key in a locker and monitor the situation. Which locker? That's a good question. Which locker, man? Alright, let's go to 110. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Now we gotta organize books, don't we? I better search for classes. Good point. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here's classes. Scribble notes. I think the bookcase in our class is haunted. Why does the strange stuff happen when I organize the books for Tuesday's schedule? Oh, so we need Tuesday's schedule. Okay, nice. I knew I was... You again. I knew I was missing something, though. Tuesday schedule. Okay, so it is math, KH, MT, CC, then it's PE, then it's social studies, and then it's music. Oops, not that one. There we go. What do we got here? The key to the theater club. Nice! Alright, what goodies await for me in here? Another camera. Cool. The theater club and bicycle club are both disbanded because of the bicycle club incident. That sucks. Ah, we need another key in here. Gotcha. Okay, I want to see what this note is. Escaping the gingerbread man. There was a time when the gingerbread man disappeared from the snack house. The gingerbread man would often disappear when we looked away for a moment as if it was alive. Fortunate it wasn't that difficult to find him. There are always crumbs scattered when the gingerbread man is near. So if the gingerbread man disappears from the snack house again, you have to look carefully in the halls for crumbs. Okay. Well, wonderful, wonderful. We're doing good. We're doing good. Alright, so I got nothing really going on there. So we solved the riddle in the bicycle club, which took us to the theater club, which gave us another riddle, or a thing about gingerbread crumbs. Looks like our Earth token's in there. Alright, cool though, cool. We'll keep an eye out for the gingerbread, but why don't we go ahead and head to the small auditorium. I do believe that's where we gotta go. We'll get back on track. We've been kind of sidetracked by side missions. What? What did I do? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did, and it's freaking me out. Okay. Wonderful. Beautiful. Do I take a picture of this? I don't know. Let's just, leave that be. Okay, so I do believe we just, gotta go down this hallway to the auditorium. I think that's where I gotta go. Again? Grape flavored? Okay. Oh, shit. Sir, we can talk about this. We can talk about this. We can talk about this. Okay. I'm not getting this. I'm not getting this whole birthday cake shit. Another one?
여기서 뭐하니?
What are you doing here? Who are you?
넌 내가 누군지
Don't know who I am? No, I don't. Have we met
하긴.
before?
날 만난 애들은
The ones I've met are dead.
그런데 나 이뻐?
She's very pretty.
순진하네. 다음에는
Let's not meet again next
만나지
time.
말자.
Okay. Yeah. I have no idea what just happened there, okay? Like, I am confused. And it doesn't help with these damn doors. Okay. Acquire cage key. And then the key to the auditorium. Is there anything of use or value in here? Alright, who is this?
강서연?
Ah, Kan Sun-young. Here we go. Nice. What the hell is this? Oh, a bunch of fantastic mannequins. Mannequins where I could take their arms and stuff. Okay. Oh, this is that dream that chick had. Oh, lovely. So many mannequins to come alive and rip me apart. Alright, and then Miss Jubilee's head back here. Alright, let's see. There we go. Alright, I knew if I just looked for the correct parts, we should be able to get out of this. And we did. Fantastic. That was a great dream. Not a bad little mini boss. Okay. There we go. Do not run. What happens if I run? I do believe, though, this would probably be a good spot to go ahead and rest up for the time. I hope everybody who has watched, is watching, will watch. I hope you enjoy. I hope everybody has a fantastic and a wonderful night. And guys, don't forget, if you love this wonderful little horror game I'm playing, or any of the other fun, fantastic things I do here on the channel, such as my Disney live streams, my TCM videos, my podcasts, other horror games, so on and so forth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, hit that notification bell, because you never know what's going to happen here. Trust me, I never know.